Welcome friends to yet another new video in the Peacock Feathers channel. Nothing is static. Everything that is perceived by the senses is in a state of flux. Yet, as mentioned, and only the nothing is static. Yes, only the no thing is static. Thus to say what is not a thing or what is dimensionless is eternally static. The dance happens on a platform. However, if the platform also starts dancing with the dancer, just think what would happen to the dancer. Everything will crash, and the phenomena of dance, along with the dancer, will come to an abrupt end. Thus, a platform needs to remain static and firm for the dance to take place perfectly. But what does not change or change less is both the platform or stage on which the dance happens and also the dancer. However, we can only see the dancer and not the dance. In sunlight, everything is seen, yet the sunlight cannot be seen separately from the scene. Only the nothing does not change, and that nothing beholds everything. The space remains ever empty, untainted, and untouched, on which there is coming and going of things in the gross world and thoughts in the subtle world. Thus, just as to fill the space, the room must be emptied of furniture. Likewise, the inner space is revealed only by the cessation of thoughts that swim in like clouds floating on the empty sky. It is often told in rhetoric form as above as below, or as inner as outer. Thus, as the open sky that one can behold externally, there is also an inner sky known as the Chidakasha. As the clouds float over the sky or Akasha above, thoughts float over the Chidakasha. The sky has nothing to do with the clouds flowing in and out. It is never perturbed by the nature of the clouds, moisture laden, dark colored rainy clouds, or white, freely floating clouds, and also by the different phenomena like happening of rainbows on it. The sky does not attract, hold on, or even reject the clouds passing over it. It remains passive and still, come whatever the phenomena happening over it, like lightning strikes, rainfall, hailstorms, cyclones, and tornadoes. Same as the outer sky, the inner sky or the Chidakasha also remains untouched by the different kinds of thoughts happening over and passing through it. By remaining untouched, it does not take the form of the thought wave. Again, like after rain clouds have rendered their show in the form of lightning, storm, and rain, that the sun gleams through the clouds, that the inner space is flooded by the inner light of the self after the thoughts have passed by. Thus, everything is fleeting, nothing is constant. Grief comes and stays and then moves on, thereby making room for happiness to enter. Thus, in the phenomenal world, change is regarded as the only constant. However, as mentioned, that nothing is constant, so it stands that nothing is the only constant. Thus, to be constant and unaffected by the external changes, that one needs to be nothing or recognize one as nothing. Nothing means nothing, no identification whatsoever. The sky does not know itself to be the sky, neither the clouds know them as clouds. Spontaneously they appear, float, and disappear to appear again. The clouds and the sky are also inseparable and one. Likewise, on the Chidakasha, thoughts emerge, stay, and thereby float away, leaving the space untouched. The thought waves are energy patterns that emerge, float, and disappear effortlessly without any need or intervention. The Chidakasha and the dance of thoughts on it are also inseparable and one. The play of energy is incessant, for which thoughts also flow on endlessly. Yet the one noticing the play of thoughts on the screen of consciousness remains untouched and constant. To be aware of the inner space that exists prior to the emergence of thoughts, in between thoughts, and also after the thoughts have ceased to be one, needs to observe the thoughts indifferently. Indifferent and silent observation of thought patterns happen to affect the flow of thoughts, thereby creating a space between such. Continual practice of this silent observation reflects the one aware of the changes yet empty and untainted. The one constantly aware and remaining free of changes is the you, the self or truth. The video ends in here. Hope you have liked the discussion carried out. Please do like and subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to render your valuable comments. And we'll return with a new video on our new topic. Thanks for your patient hearing.